e-gaming bets, online betting for every esports fan. Dota 2 and Hearthstone, CSGO and Overwatch, StarCraft 2, the choice is yours. Express bets for multiple matches or live bets on the game you are watching right now. Know your way around Dota 2? Make a prediction for picks and bans.
Playing CSGO? Guess the number of rounds in a certain match.
Daily quest for all participants and all the best choice of payment systems. More than 600,000 users have already made their bets on the spectacular matches since 2011. EGB.com. You know for sure who's gonna win.
Alrighty guys, hello and welcome back to another evening of Starladder I-League Season 3 qualifiers. We are in the bracket stages now. We had a match last night. Pretty good matchup, but nevertheless, we're going to get into another night of this. We've got two matches to bring you guys tonight. Two double headers. Well, not double headers, but two BO3s to bring you guys. It's Renegades and Denial first, and then we have Misfits versus Complexity after this one's all done and dusted. So we're going to get into this one right here, right now. Map number 1 on train. Should be an interesting one. Let's take a look here at the vetoes and see. This was Renegade's pick. Cash will be map number 2 as Denial picked that, and if we need a third map, it will go down to Cobblestone. So we're going to kick things off into the knife round right here, right now. And it should be pretty straightforward. I know that Renegades have a pretty storied history on this map. And we'll see if they can put that to use because they're most likely going to be starting on the terrorist side here. So we'll see how things all pan out for them. Denial going to pick up that knife round. They're going to get the opportunity to start on CT, which they will take. So a quick roster rundown for the players that are in the server right now. We've got Yamu, Stillo, Adder, JKS, and Azza facing off against Fedge, Floki, Maxi, Anger, and XP3. A little bit of veteran names on the Denial's side to try and go up against the Australian powerhouses and see how things go. So into the pistol round, we are live right now, ladies and gentlemen, ready to get this one going. Denial versus Renegades, map number 1 of this best of 3. And once again, my name is Mega Man, bringing you guys the action. Thank you so much for joining. I almost had another person with me tonight, but they got a little bitty tummy ache and couldn't make it. Where? I'm just kidding. I was going to have Just Harry do some casting with me tonight, but he said he wasn't feeling well, so unfortunately not going to have him on the broadcast tonight. But I'll try to swing him in on one of these other evenings so that we can cast together one of these times. Quick push inside the box halls. Completely wrecked is what Denial is right now. Can they even get a kill out of this? Not looking likely just yet. XP3, your last man standing, and Azza gonna take him down. It only took 2 players on the Renegade side to shut down the Denial's defense, and that is going to be a swift round in favor of the T side. Yeah, Echo the Beast, you said it about right. Damn wrecked. Completely annihilated on that hold. I like what they tried to do. They tried to get aggressive in the box halls, try to take the fights to them. Unfortunately, when you don't land your shots, it looks a little bit sloppier than what it otherwise could have. They're going to go for that 3-man push down in once again. Double nade in towards the ladder room, but they're not watching their 6, and Fedge is going to be able to find one. Yam's going to be there. Creeping up the ladder. Backstab possible. Maxi's going to get one, and now they've cleared out the box halls. It's down to a 3v2. JKS going to catch one with the knife out. Maxi, a little bit of questionable decision making there, as you did have the bomb down in the lower bombs, or down near the lower bomb site in the stairwell. XP3 going to pop a couple of shots here towards that Whitehall. Not able to find anything just yet. There goes another peek from him. He's just doing a good job of harassing. Will go wide and will lose his life. It's down to Anger, 2 versus 1, but he's on the backstab flank. Adder's here. Adder's dead. JKS, your last man standing. This round has come down to a very close 1 versus 1. Anger, unfortunately, does some significant damage to JKS, but will not manage to finish him off, and the Renegades will skate away with the 2-0 start. Going to play past the AK. They're going to pick up a couple of MAC-10s, 3 of them to be exact, and send those out first. Try to farm up some money because that last round definitely didn't do much for their bank accounts. Let's see what they can do going forward. It's actually an outside yard stack. Yam, all right. Flowstick just spamming away the USP. He's going to be able to net himself a kill. JKS and Adder picking up a couple. Adder's going to go in on a second one. That's with the MAC-10. He's going to pull out the pistol. Try to go to work here. Last one spotted up in the heaven side. JKS going to finish him off. It's a little unfortunate. Adder didn't get that third kill with the MAC-10 for the extra money. That's not that big of a deal. Let's see what they keep into this round. They've got an AK alive. AWP comes out. AK gets swapped back over. They're going to keep the 2 MAC-10s into this, so expect something quick out of the Renegade side with support deep from Yam's AWP. It looks like they are going to send some players up and towards the White Halls to start things off, so we'll see where they opt to go later on. Ustilo already dropping down into the box halls, as is going to be there with him. And that's going to be your 2 MAC-10s kind of leading the charge here, seeing if they can't find themselves any early information. Not able to locate anything just yet. They are going to set up for an early enter take. XP3 going to be over here trying to hold it down with Fedged. We'll see what they can do. Here comes the take. Flashes out. Smokes and nades raining out over the top of that balcony, and they are going to push on through. Already caught out. Fedged is going to go down. XP3 on site. Manages to find one, but the MAC-10's doing work, son. Going to go into a 3 versus 4. Deep Molotov in towards Z. Extinguished in the smoke. Snapshot from Yam. Takes down Flow 6. So we are going to look at a 2-man advantage now here for the terror side of the Renegades. Nice turnaround from Azza. Is going to net himself another kill on a MAC-10. And now all of a sudden it's just down to Anger. 1 versus lots. Does manage to make it 1 versus not as many, but he is down to 21 HP. And now he's dead. Gets the dink out on JKS, but JKS is going to finish him off. 4-0 start for Renegades, and they're just plowing that inside bomb site. Yeah, it's a GoTV bug, King Strong. That's why I don't have footsteps. At halftime, I'll try to reconnect to a different GoTV and see. Or after a round completes, I'll try to hop into the other GoTV. This is the generic GoTV that they give the casters. There is another one that's like the source GoTV, but we don't have that information off the top of it. It's only if something really screws up that we use that one. So for now, we're just going to deal with it. They're going to be walking most of the time anyway, so it's not going to make too big of a difference one way or the other. So we're just going to see how things ultimately pan out here. AWP still in the hands of Yam. Back onto the pistols. Denial Esports. Aggression towards the Z hallway. T-Con. Maxie's going to push on forward. He's going to get tagged up. Fortunately for him, not fragged up. Anger going to look for Ustilo. That's a footstep. That's a clean Deagle headshot. It's going to be the early pick coming out for the Denial Esports side. However, he doesn't feel like pushing forward, and that's the smart decision. Notice how he fell back after getting that kill? Because he's going to assume there's another player around that corner ready to pop his dome. If he goes for that gun, that's the right play to make right there. So bear that in mind for any of you not as high caliber players that are out there that get a kill in an eco round and immediately rush for the gun. What Anger did there was the correct play. Don't want to forge ahead and throw away a man advantage just for the sake of upgrading your firepower. You still have a Desert Eagle. It's still a one-shot kill if you hit him in the head. Execute is going to come in towards the inside bomb site. We'll see how things go. They're going to make the drop down. Anger, caught out, not able to get it. Goes down in the 1G spot. We're going to be looking for the push to come back in around from the back lines. Maxie coming around. Might be able to catch out Azza, and he will do just that. Bomb finally planted. Yam not able to hit the flick shot. Does manage to rectify that. Finds a second. Fedge. Able to hit the flick, but he does have Adder there to try and help him out. Last man standing, Flow 6. Not long for this world. JKS is going to take him down. I'm going to reload into the other GoTV right now while we've got ourselves freeze time. So bear with, bear with, bear with. It won't take very long to go. Retard caster. No. All right, back into the action we go. And we have footsteps. Beautiful stuff. 5-0 scoreline. Renegades going to be taking that lead early on. Second gun round is upon us. It's going to be a double up setup immediately right now. It said Fets. It's fine. Fedgetes. Boost up over top. Let's see into the eyes of Azza as he is up on top of this smoke, looking towards the top side of the trains. Not able to spot anything. Resmoke comes out. They can hold this a little longer. Bow out from that for the time being. We'll see how things go. Intelligent spam from Fets on the site, just trying to throw it out towards that window in case there was a boost over there, but luckily they are going to have them walk back. Ban the guy that called you a retard? Nah, man. He could just sit there and look like an idiot. I'd rather him bask in my radiance. Yeah. Rotation coming around towards the Ivy lane. Couple of players over here. That's Yam. Got swapped out the AWP from Azza at the beginning of this. It's Estonium. It's Estonium. Don't question us. We're weird with our names. Fair enough. Fair enough. I don't speak a boatload of languages, so I don't always know how some of the phonetics work in other languages. So if you point out the way that a name is supposed to be based off of the fact that you speak the vernacular of the country, then definitely enlighten me from time to time. It's always good to see. So I definitely appreciate it. Trying to get through that smoke. Adder completely flashed off, but the push is going to come towards inside. He was just the distraction man. However, there are still 2 players inside. Fetz, though, he's going to go down immediately. Does get good damage out on JKS, but JKS able to find his aim after that flash goes out. XP3 on the AWP is going to be able to find one, but now it's a double up setup on a retake, and now they've already lost one. Going to be looking for it. Yam too quick, and they shut it down 6-0 now for Renegades. So things looking good here for the Renegades side. Adderbot, not really. It was a distraction play that he was pulling over there. It's just a really good counter flash that got him, and he got lost in the smoke. It's easy to get tangled in those smokes, man. You gotta... It's hard to maintain your bearings going through that. How many times have you run through a smoke and you ended up looking, you know, towards the toes of the enemy or way above their head because you just get so kind of bamboozled by the smoke, you lose your sense of direction. Back onto the pistols, Denial Esports. Looking to do some damage this time around. Flowstick does have a kit to pick up body armor, 3 of them. 3 Desert Eagles and a CZ75 for the other 2. UMP in the hands of Azza. Looking like he wants to farm up some cash money. Flash towards Ivy. Maxi pushed out, blinded, taken down. XP3. The other side of the map is going to fall to the UMP of Azza. That's $600 for him. Desert Eagle from Yam. Sloppy to say the least. Now they can retrieve that AWP and they have bomb control. So Flowstick is going to be on and off for the rest of this round. This is Renegade's map pick. Cash is the next map. That is going to be Denial's map pick. Slow to push back out, but Anger is going to catch a bullet to the face. Now it's going to be Fetz and Flowstick. The last 2 alive. Good push, well timed from Fetz. He's going to find one more, but Flowstick goes down in the meantime. That's the AWP lost. Now they know exactly where this player is. Nice headshot from him. Not able to double it up. They should be able to salvage the AWP, which was over by Olaf, and they will do just that. So that'll get carried over. 7-0 start for Renegades. Very strong terrorist side coming out from them, and we'll see if they can continue to capitalize moving forward because they're showing no signs of stopping. The closest round that we've had so far was in that second round when it came down to the 1 versus 1. One thing to note also, JKS yet to die. 9-0 and 0, 9-0 and 3 for Azza, so both of those guys putting in work right now. 7-2 and 4 for Adder, the Swedish sensation on the roster. So a good start thus far for the Renegade side. Risky peek from Maxi doesn't pay off. He's going to get clapped by Yam, taken down early. Man advantage Renegades. Not looking good to start the round off here for another gun round. This is the 4th crack that Denial Esports has had into the gun rounds. 3rd. 3rd or 4th? I think it's the 4th. We'll go with 4th. I'm starting to rotate back towards the box halls. The bomb is over in that direction as well. It's going to be on the back of Azza. 3 players outside, 1 trying to hold down inside. That's XP3 on the AWP. Going to be a tough ask. They're starting to rotate 1 player over towards the Z hallway. That's Anger, who's going to join up with XP3 inside, and this is the right call. So they're going to fortify the inside bomb site. This seems to be where Renegades has been spending most of their time on the T side anyway. Slow play out. Again, it's going to be Adder at Ivy. Does manage to hit the shot on Flowsick, which means that they're going to work on selling the fake. Here comes the push inside. Anger down below, blinded up, going to get taken down. XP3, back lines, one and done. Going to go down and get traded by Yam. Adder's still trying to wreak havoc outside, but it's just down to Flowsick, who is caught over by Sandwich. He's going to find the frag, but now he's got 3 more terrorist side players to find, and they've got very forward positions on this inside bomb site. Azza already in Zed hallway. So things looking pretty solid here for the Renegade side to take an 8th round, which they will do. It's going to leave it up to Fedged, pardon me, not Flowsick. Fedged over here to try and hold on to this AK for the remainder of this round. Not going to happen. Azza finds him, lands the headshot. 8-0 for Renegades. No guns carried over for Denial. And they have been in an absolute dire situation money-wise throughout the entirety of this first half. No money to buy. Back onto the pistols again. And we'll see if they can do anything with them this time around. It did get close the last time. Brought it down to a 2 versus 1. But ultimately, the money's starting to spiral out of control here for the T side. Look at this. 2 players bought down over 10,000, 11,000 for Azza as well. JKS still yet to die in the matchup. See if they can finally net a kill on him. XP3 is going to get aggressive inside. He's going to get caught. Ustilo's going to find him. Fast push coming towards inside. 1 player over there towards the Z hallway. 2 players make it. Anger's going to fall as well. Ustilo opening up that bomb site. Make it 3 for the big man. He's going to get taken down eventually, but not before he wreaks massive havoc onto the players. Denial. Azza finds 1. Adder onto the last, and that's going to be another clean round for Renegades, only losing 1 player in the process, but he does manage to pick up 3 kills prior to going down, so we'll go 9-0 in favor of Renegades. Rip-roaring start for the Renegade side. The Aussies, +1 Swede, looking very poised to take map number 1 in a quite decisive fashion, I will say. Will we see JKS go without a death the entirety of this match? The last time that we saw him do it, it was against CLG Red. Azza to open up down there towards the ladder room, manages to take 1 down. That's Maxi outside. A little slow on the flick shot. Yam not going to be able to connect on that. He's going to get hunted, and Anger's going to take him down, but in the meantime, they've lost another player over towards the B-bomb site in XP3, who's gone down to Ustilo. Oh, JKS, there goes the streak. He does manage to find 1 on Flowsick, but he will go down. Interesting flash from Anger. I believe that just pops off of that hitch and goes straight up in the air. That was cool. Azza, though, finds another Adder. He's going to make it 2, and that's going to be a 10-0 scoreline. Renegades absolutely skunking Denial Esports right now. There's the pause from Denial. Probably too late, I would say. I would have taken a pause at around 6-0 or 7-0 when you're on the CT side. Really rough start for them, so we'll see how things go. Yep, unfortunately, JKS going to find his first death. But here's the big thing. 10 rounds in, right? This is something to note. Not only have Renegades won all 10 rounds clean, but it's been by elimination in every single round. 10 deaths for everybody on the Denial Esports side. No bomb explosions, no guns saved. The money's so good on the T side that they can go for the hunts every single time. Not a big deal. Azza, 1.3 FPR right now. 1.0 for 3 other players and a 0.7 for Yam. So everybody on the Renegade side is putting in work right now. If Azza dropped 3 kills, every single person on that team would have 10. It's ridiculous to look at it that way. Very even frag distribution on the Renegade side. We could see the early frag come out once again over towards the T connector. XP3 inside, trying to find Ustilo. Does get a dink up while he was blind, so a nice little bit of a find there. It's the best looking start to a round that we've seen out of Denial thus far. Maxi's got to be careful. He's playing a dangerous game up on top of that train. With Yam holding over here towards the connector. Gonna be able to catch him out. Can't land the spray. Finicky spray from that gun. Actually, he only landed 1 bullet and hit Yam down to 82. Anger, though, in the meantime, finds Azza down in Pop Dog, so that's going to open things up here for Denial. JKS, though, managing to find 1 onto Anger. And there's the spray from Maxi. Will manage to find one. So things looking relatively good for the Denial Esports side this time around as they hold the man advantage, but creep inside. Ustilo's not going to be able to surprise XP3. He will go down. Now they try to make their way out. Ivy and Yam, last man standing, 1 versus 4. Now we've seen him do crazy things before. Manages to take down 2. Maxi on 9 HP, XP3 inside. Things not looking all that fantastic, but welcome to the scoreboard, Denial. XP3 going to get dropped the AWP. No, it's going to go over to Maxi. All right, so XP3 is going to stay on the M4. Maxi's going to go onto the AWP. See if they have any better luck faring into this round. But worst case scenario, Renegades win this and completely reset the money of Denial and screw them up big time, because you could see a 12-1 scoreline at that point. So very thin ice is what Denial is skating on right now, and we'll see if they can couple rounds here together. Inside strategy once again here for the Renegades side. Definitely favoring this B-bomb site. And once again, smoke's going to come out on inner lower. Nade comes out. That actually clipped the wall. Burning alive is going to be Feds. He's in danger of going down, but XP3 going to be able to double it up. Will fall to JKS. So now we've got Anger, Flowsick, and Maxi at a 3-on-3 against Yam, JKS, and Azza. That bomb yet to get planted. Yam just watching their 6 for the time being, but they're starting to move up aggressive in towards the bomb site. Bomb retrieved, bomb planted. One player in Z right now, one by Oil Tanker and one playing back on top of the train. Anger, forward position, dinks one up through the side of the train, but this is where Az's moment is to shine. Takes down 1, Maxi last man standing in the back of the bomb site. Not a lot he's going to be able to do in an AWP in a 1 versus 2, except try to creep. He's going to sneak on up towards the side of the Oil Tanker. Not able to hit the quick flick, and that is going to be an 11th round for Renegades. AWP salvaged, kept it at shoulder height. And that is a horrific reset. We actually will probably see Denial force buy into this with pistols and armor and go for a save in the next round because they're in double eco territory. Are they not going to force? Interesting. Okay, so Fetz picks up. Yeah, they're going to force. Okay. So I was right. They were just a little bit slow on that one. $1,500 if they go for the buy into the next round. They're going to have like 28, 33. Not going to have enough to go for that, so we'll see how things go. HE grenade up into the window. Finds a decent amount of damage onto Ustilo. In the meantime, JKS over here towards the T connector is going to be able to find Fetz and take him down. And this was the worst case scenario possible for Denial Esports. Azza, he's going to find one more outside. Maxi, though, nice shot with the Deagle. He's going to be able to capitalize on one more until XP3 goes down. Anger playing from Sandwich, going to get flushed out by a Molly. Lays a dink with a Deagle through the corner of the wall. That's unfortunate. 70 damage, not 100. Maxi going to be your last man standing. He's got close quarters battle with Ustilo right around the side of Z hallway. Might get the shot off. Doesn't even pull the trigger. That's going to be the 12-1 scoreline. Now we're going to see the save come out from the Denial Esports side. So we're looking at 13-1, and Denial's playing for 2 rounds on their CT side. Just because you guys keep correcting me on how to say Ustilo, I'm going to continue to say Ustilo. Just because. Nice shot from Yam to open things up. They try to go aggressive behind this. They actually force bot again into this round. And Flowsick able to find one, but that's really the silver lining into the round right now. Outside bomb site, compromised. All the kills that have come out. Maxi, quick shot as it. Oh, burning. Almost steps into the flames and loses his life, but he's going to skate right around the outside of it. Maxi trying to get the shot. Will get the. I guess you could call that a no-scope. What? The hell was that? Yeah, JKS knows. He knows. Yamtech 9, backside of Z. He's going to be able to find Maxi, leaving it on Fetz. 2 versus 1. Trying to tap the bomb. No kit. Time has expired. He's got no chance into this one. Interesting. That ladder shot was something else, wasn't it? So, 13-1 it goes. Renegades. Nearly a flawless half. That one blemish on the record. Still looking pretty good. Again, the kitchen sink by out of the CT side. 2 umps, a deagle, a 5-7, and a scout. Close range anger going to fall to Adder. The Swede coming in hot this round is going to find the opening pick, and now they're going to force their way in towards the inside bomb site, which nobody's home. A couple of players running into each other outside, so it gets swung back, man advantage CT side, but forward progression already being had here from the T side of Renegades. There's another headshot for Azza. Going to be able to find the head of Maxi. Azza, though, taking a battle with a 5-7. That's not a battle you ever want to take. It's down to Uyu Stilo. Uyu. Incendiary to the top side. Molly comes back out in return. It's a 10-second defuse. They're going to have to pull off that. Flow stick going to go down. Woo! Pulling out a nade, though. Not the smartest idea. Fetzt will get onto the bomb, and it should be time for the defuse, and that's going to be 13-2 for the halftime score. So Renegades able to pick up 13 rounds, but they get stopped in the final round of the opening half. Right into the second half we go. It's going to be an 11-round lead for Renegades. A pistol round surely will solidify this map. 16 kills for JKS, 14 Ustilo. 16 for Azza as well. So a couple of players really stepping up here, but everybody contributing. Adder at the bottom with 11 and 8. That's not really that bad of a score. I mean, he's only 4 frags below, having 1 per round. So things look pretty good here for the Renegade side. Top fragging for the Denial side is both XP3 and Fetzt. Kind of tie it up over there, but we'll see how that goes. 0 greater than Mega Man. You shut your mouth. You shut that mouth. JKS taking an early look inside. Spots out a couple players. Lays out some good damage onto Fetzt as well. So, looks like Denial going to slow things down for the time being as they got spotted out towards inner upper. Pushed by Yam, looking for it. Ivy is clear is going to be the call that he's going to give. And now Azza and JKS can go to work inside. JKS is here again, and, well, at least, I will say this. Denial did better in that pistol round than they did in their opening pistol round on the CT side, where they got completely mowed down and didn't get a single kill. They at least get 1 kill out of that round. They get 1. Ustilo, the P90 princess in the server right now. See if he can mow some heads. Yeah, I know the cameras were on the wrong people. I tried to switch over in time for you. Auto director sometimes does that. It's a little bit tough. Oh, missed flash. That's all right. Bring out the nerd mower. That's 1. Oh, go back to the nerd mower. Flashbang's going to allow him to come back in. 25 HP, though, so he does get tagged up a fair amount. 23 bullets. That deep nade is going to take more off of XP3. He's still close quarters with this right now. There's the headshot to come in. 1 and 2. Still has time to go for the reload. XP3 will clean him up. All down to the Frenchman, and he's going to fall 15-2. So, 13 rounds the difference. Is there any hope for Denial to come back in this map, or do you think that they're just going to start talking about what they want to do on cash? I think they're already pretty mentally checked out. This is certainly not going to help at all as Azzer mows 2 down in the ladder room. Maxi falls outside. Fetzt, he's going to be soon to go. Very low as well, and he will drop. It's down to XP3 once again. Deagle versus 4. Does have the bomb. Yam, hello? Fair enough. SP3 inside. Long-range battle. Switch back over. Both of them out of ammo. Can't land the shots. Finally, JKS will solidify it. And that is going to be GG. 16-2 for map number 1 in favor of Renegades. Looking pretty rough for Denial, to say the least. Renegades looking poised early on. We're going to go to map number 2 here in just a moment, which will be Cash. We'll be back in just a few minutes, guys. Don't go anywhere.